Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Stuart Huggins, and I am the student intern here at the Wesley Center in Chattanooga, and I am also the Director of Youth Ministries at St. John United Methodist Church. And I'll have to jump over here on Fridays and send you guys off on a safe and healthy weekend with our daily Bible readings. And today is October 30th, and our DPRs for October 30th are Psalm 107, 1 through 7, and 33 through 37. Joshua 2, 1 through 14, 2 Peter 2, 1 through 3, or you can read Psalm 43 and Ezekiel 13, 1 through 6. And I'm going to I'll be reading over Joshua 2, 1 through 14, which is probably one of the more well-known stories in the book of Joshua alongside the fall of Jericho. And I'd say it's kind of, those two things are kind of, they're a close top one and a close second one, depending on who knows and who you're talking to. So, this is Joshua 2, 1 through 14. Then Joshua, son of Nun, secretly sent 2 spies from Shittim. Go look over the land, he said, especially Jericho. So they went and entered the house of a prostitute named Rahab and stayed there. The king of Jericho was told, look, some of the Israelites have come here tonight to spy out the land. So the king of Jericho sent this message to Rahab, bring out the men who came to you and enter your house, because they have come to spy out the whole land. But the women had taken the 2 men and hidden them. She said, yes, the men came to me, but I do not know where they come from. At dusk, when it was time to close the gates, they left. I don't know which way they went. Go after them. You may catch up with them. But she had taken them up to the roof and hid them under stalks of flax that she had laid out on the roof. So the men set out in the pursuit of the spies on the road that leads to the fords of the Jordan. As soon as the pursuers had gone out, the gate was shut. Before the spies laid down for the night, she went up on the roof. She said to them, I know that the Lord has given you this land, and that great fear of you has fallen on us, so that all who live in this land are melting in fear because of you. You have heard how the Lord dried up the waters of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to the Sihon and the Og, the 2 kings of the Amorites, east of the Jordan, whom you completely destroyed. When we heard of it, our hearts melted in fear, and everyone's courage failed because of you. For the Lord your God is God in heaven and above, and on the earth below. Now then, please swear to me by the Lord that you will show kindness to my family, because I have shown kindness to you. Give me a sure sign that you will spare the lives of my father and mother, and my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them, and that you will save us from death. Our lives for your lives. The men assured her, if you don't tell me what we are doing, we will treat you kindly and faithfully when the Lord gives us the land. All right, so like I said, the story of Rahab and the spies is top 1 and 2 between Jericho, the fall of Jericho, and Rahab and the spies, for probably the most well-known story in the book of Joshua. So, it's pretty awesome because Rahab knows that God has given Israel the land of Canaan, and she acknowledges the Lord as the God of heaven and earth. In the context of the book of Joshua, a work concerned with maintaining purity of Israelite faith and practice, the story of Rahab is awesome, right? So she is a foreigner and a prostitute, presumably a potential snare for the Israelite spies, meaning that she's someone who might entice them to worship other gods. But instead of trying to convince them to worship these other gods, Rahab, not the spies, she's the one who confesses her faith in the Lord, the God of Israel. So it is Rahab who saves them through her wisdom, and it is Rahab who tells them that God has given them the land of Canaan, a fact they later report to Joshua using Rahab's own words. So Rahab's name only appears 3 times in the New Testament. In Matthew 1, Rahab is one of the only 4 women listed in the genealogy of Jesus. In Hebrews 11:31, she is one of the examples of faith lifted up for Christians to emulate. And in James 2:25, she's praised as one who was justified by works, not just by faith. So it seems to be the case then that the story of Rahab is really probably a story that we should all take to heart as an example of both great faith and great works. Well, guys, that's the DBR for today. That is all I have for you guys today, and I hope you all have a safe and fun Halloween and a safe and fun weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.